Man. Oh, what the
What's up, bro?
deal? What's up, brother? Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Yeah, it's good, man. That whole situation, bro. I'm dropping it because I don't want to feed into it. It was
Yeah.
kind of weird because I talked. There's another person, a creator, who addressed me, who actually wanted to go live with me to talk about this situation, and it was more so they thought that it was their side versus my side.
Yeah.
I didn't take any sides.
Right, right.
I
No.
I
You're
never
just voicing
agreed.
your opinion.
I
That's it.
I was voicing my opinion because I said I don't want people attacking, and then that particular lynch mob, which is the one that I showed you, they took offense. They took offense to it, and they started attacking me. And they're saying that I defended Bree,
And
that I was narcissistic,
yeah.
that I was a narcissist, and they're like, "Oh, you got that smirk."
Oh, I saw a comment. I was like, it's just a smirk. Like people like it's just on TikTok the narc talk is cool, but they're kind of like just sitting on it way too much. So any little signs, especially when you do like the your
Oh
mhm.
my! So they try to say I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing, and you know what? Like
I saw that. I was like,
they said that I admitted to being a narcissist. No, motherfucker. I admitted to being narcissistic. Everybody has those traits.
yeah,
You
exactly.
agree that everybody has
Everyone,
all
everyone does.
spectrum.
Yeah, no, everyone in
So
this world has them. Yeah, it just takes time
a
to.
really big creator.
Hmm.
I don't remember her name. Let me see. I think her name is You Don't Know Me, or I can't remember. She's a really big creator though, and
Hmm.
she had like 3 million likes, like 300,000 followers. And she reached out to me, and she was like, "I just kind of want to talk to you about this situation," and I explained it, and
Yeah,
it was about George Foreman's daughter, Leola Mariah, and
correct.
I told her to stand down as well. I said, "Dude, it's not doing you any good to feed this
Oh,
information
I
or
saw that when
to go
you
back
did.
and forth." I told her, "Don't do it. Period." I said, "You guys are both at wrong here because you guys are attacking each other. This is a
Correct.
healing community." And she goes, "You're right. I'll give it till Wednesday."
Right.
But my point was, I was trying to calm both sides down, and the other
Correct.
side just thinks that I was defending. Like, I didn't take any sides. I don't think people who are on a healing journey should be attacking each other. So that lady reached out to
Yeah,
me.
love.
We squashed it. We squashed it because everybody was reaching out to the bigger creators to fight their battles, and we were just like, we didn't like that. None of us liked that. And then it was weird because a couple hours later,
How much?
Lee Hammock started following me.
Exactly. No, no. And I remember jumping into your live and I was watching that because
Lee
that's the.
started following me.
Say it again.
Lee Hammock started following me after I got off the live with her.
Really, the infamous Lee.
Yeah, I, yeah, and I was like, wait a minute. I hope they're not trying to attack me or something, because you know what I mean. Like, I was just like, but I left it as is, honestly. So yeah.
Right. No, well, with, well,
Go
with,
ahead.
with the infamous Lee, actually, I don't know if you know. I think I already told you or not, but he blocked me.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's because obviously the stuff that I say he don't like what I'm saying, but which once again it's back to square one. Like it's cool to vibe with him, but don't sit on him. Like he's an arc, he's not on your team, but all these emps vibe with him. Like they pump him up. Like okay, he does good skits of the emp narc, squares and circles in relationships. He does it really, really. That's what happens. But they the way they uplift and support him, like yo, that's an arc. All you guys are doing, all he's doing is just. Mm-hmm.
I changed my perspective a little bit on that. Honestly, I've just come to a place of understanding. I saw one of his videos where he did admit. I think it was in his comments or a video where he said that he does use the people as a supply, but it's in a healthy way. So
Well, he can
the
verbalize
fact that he does,
that. He can remember.
and
We can all verbalize.
he
We can all verbalize, but
he
it's not
admitted to
action.
it.
Right, right. No, which is true,
Um,
but
which is good, and but he's using it in a healthy way. And I come to my own terms that I
mhm.
was actually hating him more so because he was a narcissistic person like my ex, and I just wanted a reason to be angry at him.
Well,
And I come to terms with, he's still helping people, and as long as he's helping people and he's not fucking hurting people, he can do whatever he wants. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But see, that's the thing. Like, tell people like in the beginning of the healing process, and once you start about narcissists, how they function, all that good shit. Obviously, you have hatred towards your ex. If you, I tell people, as long as you know your ex is 1,000, not 500. I think narcissist traits. No. Everybody has narcissist traits. You got to know, in fact, 1,000 they're narcissists, right? So with that said, like my first baby mom's 12 years, right? Now that I know all this, I heard the terminology in 2000. They didn't take it into consideration because in the Spanish culture, we're not taught this shit. A lot of cultures aren't taught this shit. We're just narcs, whatever. Cool, go on my life, right? Well, those two small words, fuck me. But it's all good. It happens for a reason. We figured out all good shit, right? But with that said, that's why like I figured. Maybe I was like, that's why I tell people, you have to forgive. Not, obviously not forget, but people get offended when you say that, especially nowadays in the young generation. Because why? Because like, as a matter of fact, I'm about to do a stitch because this is like me. I just come on anyone's live, or I just make my comment. Said I don't beat up nobody with the Bible. You don't have to vibe me, call me stupid. It hurt my feelings. Everybody has entitled to their own opinions, most definitely. And with that said, like this, she's pretty famous on here. I forget her. I think her name's like Abuse something, and she did a stitch. This other young white female, etc. And she's like, I don't have. She anyone that says that I have to forgive. I don't have to do that. Like that's how I commented. Okay. I would say yes, you have to forgive, not forget, most definitely. Your choice. But I don't beat you up with the Bible. Don't forgive them. That's your choice. But that's it. But I will stab you in the heart a little bit to get your attention. You live with that bitterness, hatred toward that individual. I don't. And in your head, they live rent free. In that mansion, they live rent free. Until you can let them go 1,000, you can close that door of pain of that individual, and so on, right? So that's why in the beginning when we learn about narcissists, we want to hate them all, like destroy them, all the good shit. Why they should all fucking die? That's what I was, like what the fuck? They're basically in this world they're pointless and worthless. So their job is to destroy us. Why should I, support them or give a shit about them? So that's why I say a nice way. Go for it.
They serve a purpose. As much as I despise who they were, but again, I'm learning to let go. So without them, we wouldn't grow because a lot of us do not self-reflect. So check this out. A big portion of humans do not self-reflect. Well, we refuse to. We don't want to see anything that is wrong with us.
Correct.
They're showing us parts of us that aren't even fucking loved. They help us kill our ego. They help us love properly, love ourselves properly. When you love yourself properly, you're able to love people in general properly. That's what kills generational cycles of fucking trauma, is loving yourself. Because when you love yourself, you're teaching your kids self-love. Your kids learn self-love. They don't tolerate other bullshit, and it slowly kills it like a fucking plague, like a disease that's dying. The more love that's spread out there to your own self, not to narcissists,
right?
They slowly die out. They're no longer bred or molded
made
who they are.
Made, in families and so on, which is very true. And that's why I tell people like, go for it.
I was just going to talk about the forgiveness part right there that you said. So my last video, the other video that I made about letting anger go, right?
Right.
I never forgave my ex. I didn't go, oh, I forgive her, whatever. What I ended up doing was the hate and anger that I had in myself about letting her do the shit that she did to me, I released it. I released it because it was power that she had over me. When I released it, and I was just like, every time I felt myself get angry, I would breathe. And I would just let it go, man. I'd breathe in positive, and I'm like, you know what? It's good. She put me, I'm thankful for the experience because I'm better now than I was when I was with her. And even before her. And that was showing gratitude to my experience. Now, when I let go of the anger and hate, I never really forgave her and said forgave her. But in a way, I don't have resentment towards her anymore. Does that make sense? So technically, I forgave her without actually making the attempt to make peace with what happened. You know what I mean? I forgave it because I let go of my fucking anger that I held on for so long.
Right. And that's it.
Like everybody.
No, for sure it was different. That's what I tell people. Like, you don't have to vibe with what I'm saying, but with that said, I tell people, anytime whoever hurts you in this world, from day one that you can remember to today, I tell you, I was going to say, mentioned an analogy that NF the rapper In your head, the mansion, the doors are playing wide open. Every single person in this world. I don't know if you have like 1, 1,000, 10,000 people that hurt you. I don't know what the situation is in your head, right? So I thought, but you don't have to forgive them your choice. But once again, they live in your head rent free. That's like, Max and I, we do co-parenting best as, right? I believe she was, before all this talk, etc. I believe she was a narc because she had narc traits. So it was I. So I was the verbal abuser, narcissist traits. She's the physical abuser, narcissist traits, right? So obviously you're both going to see me, you're both narcissists, but you're not. Because narcissists 1,000, they're just here to devour every which way. They can't switch up. They just go body hopping, etc. Right? And that's what me personally. I was like, yo, the healing process. Obviously, in the beginning, the healing process is very hard, most definitely, very painful. But once again, I'm gonna say 1,000 times, if you have a support team, it's a hell of a lot easier because you can call, DM, video chat, vent to them, etc. That's your free therapy, and so on and so on. That's why I let my ex go in 88 days because my 10 emps. They reached out to me. I was very, very blessed every which way, and that's why I survived it, pretty good. Obviously, it's but once again, the healing process painful, and you have to do with the awakening process. You have to realize what's going on in this world. The people around you, you have to start pushing the narcs, energy vampires away 1,000. If you don't, then that's why we have a quote unquote hard lives, because why? We allow everybody in our lives that shouldn't be. There's a lot of people shouldn't be in our lives. You have your own situation in life is for your own stress, and then why bring other stress in your family? From people's families, friends, etc. to you. That doesn't just stir up other problems. And then my
So let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
What about your childhood?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my childhood, or in general.
What about your childhood do you feel that made you codependent in a toxic relationship where you stayed in that toxic familiarity?
Well, here's the kicker. So
what happened with mom and dad?
So in the Spanish culture, that's why I'm gonna get my incoming pretty actually next weekend. So our analogy in the Spanish culture, Hispanic, Latinos, Spaniards, I just say Spanish to make it easy. I'm not gonna here to elaborate the whole damn culture, etc. So our analogy is this. So if we say empathist narcissist, they don't know, they won't understand those words at all. Ask your mom, dad, grandma.
They don't.
Right. But if you say machista mandilon, machista is a narcissist, a mandilon is an empathist. Not knowing. This is our analogy. That's when I say that, I'll explain to people, it triggers their ear. So with that said, in the Spanish culture, I tell people, I stab it in the heart, all Spanish people in this world, 60% of us are narcissists, machistas, 40% are narcissists. I mean, mandilones, empathist, etc. And that's what you have to observe, because typically the female stays with the male, right? Auntie, uncle, etc. for so long. Even though their uncle's fucking around with 100,000 girls, they stay there because tradition, church, the family will talk about you, right? So as I tell people, as kids, teenagers, not knowing, we choose to be not knowing. I wouldn't be like, mom, I wouldn't be like that. Fuck, I wouldn't be like my dad. I ain't beating my kid's ass. I'm not with my, I don't fucking with bitches and all that shit. I just want to be cool with people. That's all I want to do. I want a good relationship. I'm trying to get my ass beat. I don't want to beat my kid's ass, and so on, right? But once again, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So as you're growing up, right, you're observing. Obviously, it starts with your childhood, your home, etc. And from there, when you go to the real world, the idea is to try to make it. The idea is to try to make it. But the shit is,
what happened? What happened in your childhood, though?
Oh,
what did what happened in your parent that transpired with you in front of you with your parents?
As far as
what happened?
As far as like
what did you grow up on? Because we're not narcissistic. We are born with love.
Correct.
We are molded with what we see.
Yes, everyone's born with love.
We're molded. So
correct.
We're molded by our parents' actions. So did your dad cheat a lot? Was your
my dad
an abuser? Was your mom neglectful? Things like that. Like, tell me your story.
Oh, we're very simple. If everyone's parents that, let's say if you're born in America, we're Chicanos, Mexican Americans, right? We're in the States. I'm not from Mexico. I know of it. Don't know. Never been in my life, right? But anyways, they're from the motherland. So in that culture, etc., even America-wise, the guy works and that's it, right? And the mom stays home. Typically, the guy can potentially do his shit. My situation, I've heard rumors, but I don't know. But I got my ass mopped up until I was 12 years old. I got knocked out left or right,
Oh, who, the mom or dad?
No, my dad. My mom whooped my ass. So in my family, there's 7 siblings, right? So obviously for a mom, I have 8 kids. It's a lot of pressure, So mom whooped the shit out of all of them. Not often, because we always out running, etc. We're little kids, right? I run out of the house, etc. We would have fun. Yes. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. You're just flying. Exactly. You're playing. You're playing. Dodgeball and shit with chanclas. Everything's just flying. It's flying. But oh yeah, and then like my mom would tell her, hey, so if I call your pops, you know what happens? And my dad, that was the rule. She called the pops, yo, all 7 of us, get them mopped up. So that was like, she gives a warning. One warning, hey, you guys need to calm your shit down. If not, phone call away. Oh, fuck yeah. He gets home, everyone's getting knocked out. you know? So obviously, when you're little kids, it's not fun. When you're older, you laugh about it because you survived,
Yeah. It wasn't, bro. It wasn't.
No, yeah,
Trust
so
me.
it's funny.
I mean, same.
Right, exactly. So that's what I mean. As I was young, like even to this day, like now everyone thinks I'm crazy because I'm my ink, I do MNARC talk, etc. I'm talking about the Spanish culture. I'm not with the shit out of it, and obviously the family, everyone's like, "Yo, you're doing wrong." Like in your eyes, I'm doing wrong, yes, but in the real world, I'm actually doing right because I'm trying to give everybody a heads up in the Spanish culture. Don't do tradition, right? So that's why, like me personally, I thought like to this day, right? I thought my pops was because he was whooping the shit. Anyone gets physical with anybody, that's abuse, right? So that's narcissist trait. So I believe my father was a narcissist, right, for all this time, because because the way he acted, he said it. But real shit, real talk, nah, it's just a generational cycle. I figured him out. Like I told my ex, yo, we're both not narcs. We're both hurt. Hurt people. We can't fix each other because why? I have my toxic shit from previous relationships and vice versa. So, and traditional last names, what are you? Lovers, healers, overthinkers. So you saw me down, you picked me up, and we try to pick each other up. The downfall is you can only do it for so long until toxicity comes out, especially if and here's our flaw. In every relationship, we start dating somebody, get to know somebody, what do? We get to know each other, right? And then we do this. Well, how was your past ex, and vice versa? And we tell each other's their flaws, what we didn't like about them. That's a no-no. Hey, everyone watching this, a little tip. That's a no-no. Because why? Let's say I have those narcissist traits, right? And then you warned me, what your ex did. Oh, right now I put them away, but eventually they didn't come out, and then you didn't call me out. But I told you I don't like that about them, and you did the same shit. And here we go. Let the toxicity begin, And then now you're bumping heads, So that's the shit.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
So if I look at your story, when you were a kid, you said that you had a big family. So whenever you were basically,
I was oldest.
You grew up in a big
I am
family,
the oldest.
you didn't get a lot of attention.
Nah,
it's because you had a big family.
No, fuck okay. no. And plus, my pops is old school. So from Mexico, fuck. I think I asked him. I believe. Don't quote me now, but I think his education was like, don't quote me now, like 2nd, 3rd grade. That's real shit. So like he just migrated. Mm-hmm.
Oh no! This is just me just analyzing how you became the way you became, because this is the same shit with me. And I look at people when I tell people, I was like, we become codependent. We're familiar with abuse because of our childhood. So you, from what I'm looking at, is you kind of grew up neglected because you didn't get a lot of attention. And when you did get attention, it was your ass whipping from mom and dad because you were bad. So there's this toxic right now. You're familiar with that. Now, if you fast forward to your relationships, you put that to your relationship. You're familiar with the abuse. You're familiar with the anger, the fighting, the verbal. So it feels natural. So we stay in relationships like that because it's what we grew up on. Correct. And people don't put A and B together, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Right.
That's why I'm codependent. That's
exactly.
why I'm attracted to toxic.
Yeah.
Because I like the fucking drama. I like the attention that it gives me because I got attention when I was little that way. So now that the same abuse that way is giving me the same abuse this way, it's the same attention.
Exactly.
Right. So people have to put two together. That's why I was asking you about yours, because mine's is like the same thing.
Yeah.
My real dad wasn't around.
Correct.
I had a stepdad growing up. He, and then my mom had 7 kids. I was the second one, but
there you go.
Afterwards, right? I was neglected because my mom was a teenage mom, and because my mom was a teenage mom, I didn't get the love that I needed as a child. Right. I guess you could say I was borderline safe because my grandma was up the street. She was loving, but I was completely neglected growing up, and the only attention I got was, you and your brothers were fighting? Where's the rope? Where's the hangers? And where's the belt?
Anything they grab, it's like... Hell yeah.
You see all of us running down the hall.
Hell yeah. Troopers. Hell yeah.
covering our asses with toilet paper or clothes so it doesn't hurt as bad when we get our ass whipped.
Oh hell yeah!
And then it was the same thing. We're gonna get it when Dad gets home. Dad was, I mean, granted it was stepdad, but when Dad did come home, we were always getting our ass whipped because we were being bad. So the only love we got from stepdad was ass whooping.
Physical love, yeah, that physical love, yeah. Exactly. And but so here's the kicker, right? So like this analogy I use for myself, right? So in toxic relationships, right? So obviously now that we're older, oh, how about this? Fuck the age. Now that you learn about emps and narcs and how they function, this toxic relationship, I'll make you all the good shit, right? I like that people, like all the girls I dated, except for like one. They're like, all my people would be like, yo, you like toxic, don't you? You like girls that beat your ass, mistreat you and shit, and yell at you, and you just stay quiet. I'm like, I guess
the
so.
feisty ones, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ones, right?
Hell
I like
yeah.
the feisty. Why do you like the feisty? Because my mama was feisty to me.
Right. Hell yeah. So my analogy is this: like I tell people, like with my girl now, right? We blessed every which way, right? So like all my life, other than my girl now, and then another white girl, I won't say her name because I don't know if I get in trouble. She was hella cool, but all my other females, yo, analogy wise, I've been dating dudes all my life. I'm the soft one. I'm like, mom, chill. I don't want to problem with nobody. And they're the ones fucking talking shit. My boys would be like, yo, why you let her talk shit to you? She fucking hits you and everything. You're like, why do you don't do shit? Whip her ass. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I don't need to get physical. But for what reason? Yeah, I'm like, bro, nah, I'm good, thank you. you know? And they're like, I don't know how you can be with that. I'm like, but here's the kicker. So my first baby mom, which I'm gonna do a TikTok about this pretty soon. Like, I'm old school generation, right? So with that said, we're raised like whoever you be with, you lay down with, have a kid with, it's over. That's the wife to be, right? Love it, hate it, that's how it is, and that's what I believed in. Cool. Why pick offense all that good shit, right? So that's the reason why my first baby mom, a narc 1,000. Now I know what I know. 12 years. So she knows she was doing me. That's why I have my ink right here. She taught me this shit. That's why I took it from her. She's like, the way you meet somebody is the way you lose somebody. And she told me that. So she chose me out of 5 guys. She chose me. I'm number 5 because I was a virgin, a V card. The other 4 were. So obviously I'm a V card, so she can manipulate the fuck out of me all I want because boom, that's my love, everything. My Romeo and Juliet love story. It's finally happening. And that's why my people gave me shit when they found out I lost it to her. All my homegirls are like, I could have bet with you. Like, that girl's gonna mop the fuck out of you. And I was like, nah, we're good. Like, no. But obviously when that's looking in, no, they see what's going on because they're experienced. I'm inexperienced. I'm like, nah, I love her. Yeah, like, no, that girl, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Card, bro.
Seriously. Oh, yeah. So I got my stuff for 12 years. I was like a dummy and all that. I give her props. I tell people, but me as an individual, even before what I knew she was, after I left her, like, I discarded her at the very end because I got tired of the bullshit, right? I was like, I just, if I get my 5 minutes, so what's up? But I told her face, hey, shit out. I give you mad props. You fucked me. I give you mad props, mad respect, mad love to you. You know what you're doing, but with me, I'm done with you. Like, it's done. Whoever you be with next, and that's why I told her, watch it out. For 12 years, I babysitted you. She's like, what do you mean? You get, because narcs, what do they do? They especially if they're from the street, etc. They fucking have to get, they die with petty words. They worry about the cosmetics, So if you call them ugly, they take that shit defensively wise. Like, I'm not fucking ugly, and they'll fucking start get verbally, potentially get physical over a word, right? So I told her like, yo, I'm leaving. So for 12 years, I babysitted you. I got you out of so many fucking fights, out of so many altercations. Now I'm leaving. I feel sorry for my daughter, but guess what? I can't do shit. Of course, it'll be a big battle. But with that said, I told her face, really, this is not crazy, but I told her face, I'll give you a year. What? I'm leaving, but I'll give you a year. I promise you this. I have my girls all right. She's like, she started laughing. You won't ever get your girls. She even told me this, before you get your girls, if I do something stupid, I'll call CPS. I'd rather have the state have the kids, our daughters, before you have them. That's how much she hated my ass, right? And I'm like, cool, whatever, most definitely. Bro, this sound crazy. 9 months later, I got a jingle from a homegirl. Yo, is this Marge? Like, yeah, who's this? Like, you don't know me from Adams, but I'm, Giselle's your baby mom's, right? And I was like, yeah, what's going on? Well, I just got here. I got your daughters here, but she told me to call CPS. But I'm just calling you because, I know who you are. I got her phone number, etc. right here. So I'm calling you. Do you want your daughters? And I was like, hell yeah. I went, but why? What do you mean? Why? How do you even have my daughters? She's like, because I'm looking at your ex right now, Gisela. She's locked up. What do you mean? She's behind the cop's car. She's going to jail. Like, oh, she's going to jail? Shit. So boom, I have my homegirl that lived in Seattle because I was back in the valley. Actually, I liked it. I was at the apartment market in Seattle. I work on campus, and so I called my homegirl. Hey, do me a favor, like this. My ex's homegirl's got her daughters. Can you pick them up and bring them to my parents' house? And yeah, picked her up. Boom, them the biggest favor in the world. A month later, all rights to my kids. No, no, of course, nothing. Got a love letter saying, hey,
Yeah, that was a blessing, bro.
oh
That
fuck
was a
yeah,
fucking
no, yeah.
blessing, man. You got
Oh yeah, no, I'm very,
something,
very
dude.
blessed, And so here's the situation with that situation. So once again, I tell people, words are petty words, and that's it, right? But if you let words touch your mind,
Yeah.
body, heart, and soul and self love, you will always get offended, right? Always get offended. At her, easily triggered. So a girl called her ugly, right? One word, ugly. So here, this is where she fucked up. So she went. The girl called her ugly. So she went. She goes in the townhome. Our youngest daughter, because my other two were in school. My youngest daughter was in the bottom watching cartoons. She passes her, goes to the kitchen, grabs this fucking butcher knife, passes my daughter with the butcher knife in hand. Yeah, and she goes out the door, tries to throw at the girl. She can't do it with the shit. She misses, hits the car, and they call the cops. Boom! Now she's going for first degree assault. She had a felony, everything. I was like, damn, for a word, you got a case, and I got my daughter's. All rights, 1,000 a month later. And that's and then her friend called me to put books when she was locked up to put money on her books so she could call the kids. I did that, nothing. She got out a month later, right? And she didn't call the girls or our daughter until 3 months later. And I was like, but she called for me. I'm like, yo, I'm not your friend. Like, first and foremost, don't ever think we're friends.
She never cared about the girls.
No, narcissists don't. They use it for leverage. Kids are leverage. They either manipulate them, change it to mold to be like them, or brainwash to be someone like them. Eventually, they potentially wake up on their own. But it's all about $1. All about $1. Because I told her, hey, check out the table to turn. What's up with child support? When you gonna pay that? She's like, oh fuck that, I ain't paying shit. Oh, but you was getting $800 out of me. You were loving that. You wanted more. Table to turn that you pay. I go, you don't pay a little bit, and you want. I go, this is our daughters. She's like, and don't worry about it. I'm like, nothing need from you.
Is she paying child support now?
Bro, she owes probably 40-50K. I don't even know if I fucking lost track. I don't even, she hasn't paid shit.
So she hasn't been paying?
No, she hasn't paid shit. She hasn't paid shit.
Damn.
But see that
is crazy.
Oh, but that's what I tell people. You got to be cautious. So it does sound bad when I say it, but I teach my kids, right? Like, match people's energy. I tell it sound bad, but I tell people you got to be open minded when I say this. I go, anyone who wants to get physical over words, wise, what up, Jordan? How you doing, brother? How's it going? I call you caveman. Like, let's talk about this shit. Let's debate about this shit. Like, what did I do to trigger you or bother you? I don't even know what the fuck you are. Let's talk about it. I don't want to get physical with you. We're scenario. What happens? I go to jail. You go to jail. And what? We catch a case. Now we're statistics. Nah. Let's verbalize about the situation. That's why I was saying, like, yo. Uh-huh. That's funny. That's what I tell my kids right here when they get, my boys get all physical. I'm like, yo, why y'all fighting? Oh, he call me stupid. I'm like, and I tell him, like, why you call me stupid? Because he bothered me. I'm like, and I just tell my kids, yo, match his energy. What? He calls you stupid, you call him stupid. If you don't like me, hey, I won't call you stupid if you don't call me stupid. There you go. Squash it. You're good. And I go, don't get physical. Don't be a caveman. When you get older, you want to go to juvie and then go to jail for a word? They're being mean to me, right? No, man. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to, teach them and guide. Like, don't do that. Just verbalize the situation. Like, cause a lot of people, like for example, like I was talking to a TikToker like last night. She was telling me a coworker didn't like her, and I just asked her, like, she was saying, I'm asking, why, what bothered, she was, nah, I don't know. She just has something against me. I go, man, dumb question, but have you ever just asked her, hey, Joanne, why do I bother you? And I promise you didn't care about like what? Because nobody does that. They don't verbalize. They socialize, talk shit, etc. On the phone, but they won't confront you, and you get their attention. Maybe this to them, you don't even know what you did, or maybe they say you're the Negro, and everyone's showing you love. Now they're haters, being jealous, and they just tell them, well, whatever. And I go, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna ask her that. It's a simple question. Hey, what I do to you? Excuse me? Like, what don't you like me? I've noticed that, the vibe. You see me, you're just like bitter, mistreating, etc. Like, I'm just curious to know what's going on, And that's what I was telling her. I was telling her a story. Shit out in Seattle, right? And me, I wasn't a socialist. I could verbalize everything in the world, right? So, at rallies in Lake City, Seattle-wise, every Sunday for 3 Sundays in a row, all the white cat would come in, get his little shop towels, his go just to wash his hands, and whatever party he needed, whatever he needed off the floor, right? But he always mistreated me. Like, he's like a dog, I tell him like 45.95, cool? Hey, what's up? How you doing today? And he just, no conversation. It's very, very small talk, which, hey, I'm not forcing you to talk to me. Cool, whatever. But he'll gather money and just like crumble it up and just throw it at me. Like a fucking dog. And me, my number is 3, so I'll give you 3 chances. So after the 3rd time, because my boys need me, my coworkers need me, Mari's gonna check him, like, not in a bad way, I'm gonna ask him what's up with them. Yeah, so today it's boom. Now it's the 4th Sunday. Then the same routine walks in, boom, boom, and throws the money. So when he threw the money at me, I grab the money and throw it back at him on the table. Just slide it over, like, yo, what's this? I go, dumb question. What's up? Every time you come to this is the fourth time. Like, what I do to you? Excuse me? What I do to you? Like, I come here to work, play your parts, and that's it. Help you out what you need, whatever you need for your cars, and that all that good shit, right? But what did I do to you? Y'all threw the money. I'm like I'm a dog. I'm not a dog. I'm sorry, man. Like I just work 2 jobs and kids and homes. I understand stress. Yo, I got at the time I got 3 kids. I understand stress. I work to this job. I do mechanics, etc. I do the same shit you're doing. But I'm not gonna miss you, etc. Just keep it humble, please. That's all I ask. If you keep doing this, I'm gonna tell you, I won't serve you. My coworkers will, but I won't serve you. I'm sorry. I go, no, it's cool. Hey, no, once again, it's not like competition. I just keep it humble, please. I told me, you want, bro, you need a hug? Because I'm all about hugs. When I hug it out, he started laughing. Like, I'm cool, man. I don't need a hug. Okay, leave it at that.
You want to know what's so funny about that
What's up?
you're right. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be all that other shit. If you think that somebody has a problem with you, ask them. Be like, hey, did I do something to you to make you like?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you don't like it. Somebody asked me that at work, but sometimes I like to stick to myself.
Hey, petition for
And I don't give them attention. Like sometimes I won't even talk to people, and they'll be like, "Oh, did I do something? Are you mad at me or something?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm just in my own headspace right now because I get like that. I let people know. I'm like, no, I just get like this sometimes where I don't really want to talk to many. I was like, it's nothing anybody did, but I was like, you'll catch me in my own moods.
Exactly.
And I was like, I'm not mad at anybody, but I'm just in my own thoughts. I was like,
Correct.
so
Exactly.
like, oh, okay. Well, if you want somebody to talk to, then they're like, if you want somebody to talk to, and I'm like, all right, cool. Then they opened it up, and then
boom, the door's
we
open.
talk it out about what I'm going through or just whatever, But I'm like, it's nothing about the other person.
Exactly, and that's the shit I tell people. Yo, it's a simple question. Like me, I do the farm markets, right? Like tomorrow's Camas, Thursday's Duval, and then Saturday's Ithaca, right? And me, like, I'm a customer. My customers have been on for 7 years or 7 seasons now. And then other customers, they'll be like, "Yo, man, you talk to everybody. You ask everybody the same question. Like, yeah, you actually care about your customers." Like, no, yeah, we live in life, right? We can put the massive smiles on, but if you're going through shit, it's a simple, what's up? How you doing? How's the family? How's your health? What? And then from there, they'll be, oh, they'll stay quiet. And from there, they get eventually open up and shit. And like one lady, I was talking to her, because she knows how to do computers, so I help her with the computer, right? And some of that's produce. And then from there, she was talking about her situation with her family, and she's dealing with her head, etc. I'm just guiding her, talking to her. She's like, man, you're my fruit guy, my computer guy, and you're my therapist, counselor, whatever you are. I was like, I'm just talking to vibing. I love doing this. It's fun. It's just because a lot of us going through shit in this world. We just don't know we can't figure ourselves out, but we just rock the mask and smile is good, and just live a life and say this is life. Like, no, fuck that. That's traditional. I just like that. Oh, it's life. Deal with it. No. I promise you, there's a reason why everything's happening. We got to figure it out. Or if you're guided, tell me, yo, I'm here to guide him. That's it.
That's why when you see people attacking somebody or people hurting each other or just whatever it is, there's always something going on with somebody in their own world. And the reason why they are attacking other people, why they're acting the way that they're acting, it's like, hey man, like, what's up, dude? Like, what's going on? Why are you acting this way?
No, for sure.
Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you're taking out what happened to you by somebody else, and you're taking your anger out on somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no.
Everything's being there for people, and just if you can reach out instead of attacking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that would do.
Can't fire with fire, man.
So much more.
Yeah.
You can't, man. You gotta come. You gotta come with the fire extinguisher and be like,
exactly.
calm down.
Correct, but at the same time, you do it like cool, calm, collective. I tell people, I don't beat you with the Bible. I'm gonna ask you what's up with you. If you want to talk to me, cool. You don't talk to me. But every time I see him, I'm gonna ask you. And until you're ready to talk to me, cool. But once again, I'm not forcing you to talk to me. But I know for a fact something's bothering you. If you ever want to talk about it, doors wide open. Call me, text me, DM me.
It's actually no fucking reason. People aren't just hateful. People aren't angry for no fucking reason. Something's always going on with them, and that's why. Gotta ask them, man, hey, why are you attacking these people? Like, what's up? Why? What's bothering you?
Exactly. That's like me. One of my brothers, Junior, met there in Seattle, right? Me and my lifespan, I've got only four physical altercations, right? But I don't like to fight. I really don't. I say it's caveman shit. So I do submissions, MMA shit, etc. I used to be, but yeah, that's what I do. I do submissions, and when I'm doing submissions, I be like, yo. what is your problem? And they'd be like, oh, you be a bitch, you want to fight? I'm not trying to fight nobody. Like, what's your deal? Yo, I'm serious. I'm talking like I'm not trying to fight you, dude. I'm just trying to calm you down. Like, what did I do to you? And then everyone's like, yo, Mars, throw blows. Like, nah, I don't want to fight nobody in this world. That's just this. I'll beat your ass with words all day, every day. But I ain't trying to get to that point. I just want to talk to you. I'm just trying to talk to you and figure out what's wrong. I'm sorry.
You ever seen that one breakdance? You ever seen that one breakdancing movie where instead of fighting, that they battle it out with breakdancing music?
Yeah. I can't remember. I know what you're talking about. I forget the name of the flick, but yes, they call you out and then boom, the B-boys running. Hell yeah. But see, with my boy Junior, right? So like he's everybody has, like you say, everybody has their issues. He's got medical issues, popping pills, all the good shit. He's bipolar, all this good shit, right? And then
no, that's not my stick. That's my smud bill. Beat Street. She said.
Oh yeah, Beat Street. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Movie where they're like,
oh yeah. The Squad, man, back in the day, hell yeah. But so he was on a bad day with him and his girl, right? And I understand, but everybody has their own way of dealing with their own shit at home. So, but like they say, rule of thumb, you have shit at home, leave that shit at home. Don't bring it to work, right? I understand. You said it done because you might have got it in a verbal altercation with your girl, your dude, etc. before you went to work. Now you come to work, what? Hot-headed. So you're trying to cool down, but then let's say you're having a bad, because obviously, for example, when you're triggered, right? You're angry. Anyone says anything wrong to you, it's just fucking you escalated. You break some shit. Oh gosh, your world's going in shit really fast. You know. So from there, why it's like,
I agree.
So like my boy, he was on a bad day, right? And he was just like, when he gets in his mood, he'll rock it like a baseball cap like yours, right? And he'll like pull it down low where you barely make any contact, and he'll become firm with his words, right? And me, like I'm just like the referee, basically. Like, yo, my coworkers, I got babysit him because I know the ones that are angry, the ones that are all right, ones can socialize, right? And he was just being bitter to the customer, and the customer like, I'm trying to talk to you, but I can't see you when you have your cap so low, and he would get mad, right? He would get more deep with his tone, and I'd be, yo, Junior, kick back, baby boy, they're trying to talk to you, and I just tell him like that, just kick back. Like if you want, Junior, if you real shit with talk, just go outside, get some air. We have our days most definitely, but I'm telling you, and the customer, yo, yeah, hey, yo, I don't know who you are, but yeah, listen to him. You need to get some air. All you're doing is building up. And he just turns more red because he's building more. I go, yo, and I just let him be, right? So we went to the back of the, to get the parts for the cars, etc. At the rallies and all. And we bumped into each other and, we're just said, etc. And from there, he started popping off, whatever. And we got into a little physical altercation. But once again, I don't fight. I do submissions. And on my coworker, oh, beat him up. I'm like, nah, he's just having a bad day. So I calmed him down. I told you that, baby boy. I didn't want to get physical with you at all. I didn't want to get physical with y'all. With that said, before you go back up front to the counter, you're gonna go outside in the back door and get your fucking air. Listen to me now. An hour. What? You don't be by yourself. Fuck it. I'll be by myself. I'll manage my shit. I'll wing the shit out of it. But you need to get some air. Go take a lunch for an hour. I don't give a shit. I go this between us. It didn't ever happen. I told everybody, I'm a coworker. You see these guys? This didn't happen. Don't tell the managers. Don't tell DMs. Don't tell no. This never happened. And for the most part, everyone kept it humble. But except my older cat Herb, he's like he heard about it. Marge. He didn't like Junior at all. At all. He was waiting for him just to pull some shit like that. He's like Herb. He's like Marge. What's up? I heard you and Junior had a little situation. I was like, nah, nothing like that, man. We were good. It's about hugs, no drugs, And he's laughing like, nah, real shit. I heard. I was like, nothing happened, man. He's I yes, I understand. I go, don't worry about it. It didn't happen. Let him be. He just had a bad day, but he got physical with you. It's okay. Nothing happened. It's all good, And I don't want my boy to get fired. And right there, next day he was cool, calm, collective. So I tell people, and that's why I tell everybody, a lot of us go through shit in this world because we believe in our heads that we think not know that nobody can vibe with us. Nobody's going through what we're going through. That's how people now, especially now on TikTok. I tell all my people on Facebook, IG, and Twitter, right? I'll be like, yo, that's cool. You're making comments, whatever here, and people make the comments, try to uplift you, but don't feel like you're alone. You don't believe me? Jump on TikTok. Type fucking search for narcissists. Watch. Yeah, exactly. I tell them, type in narcissist, watch the world die. You might have I promise. I tell them, I promise you this. You have a similar story to anybody on TikTok. Whatever it is, breakup, you lost a family member, etc. And they're balling out. The world's dying on TikTok very freely. That's the only reason why I'm here. If not, I was on Facebook, but I tell you once again, this narc talk, life, etc. On Facebook, that's like Sheila, my boy sitting out here, he's only 17 years old. He's like, man, Facebook, man, that's just for old people and drama. I was just laughing, like, yo, ain't that the truth? Nah, TikTok's where it's at. I'm like, yeah, no, everything's on here. You can look, like top of the news. I just jump on TikTok. It pops up FYP, and so on and so on, right? And that's why I'm just like, yo, that's why I love TikTok because look at you and I chop it up, don't even from Adams. We even saw each other, etc. Yeah.
TikTok is a really good platform for people to get
Yeah.
out of their depression.
Oh yeah.
Help. It's a very empowering platform. Whether you're a dancer,
Yeah.
Whether it's narc talk, you want to be an aspiring comedian, but you're not a comedian, and you're just out there making fucking content to be funny. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really good platform for people.
Everything. Hell yeah.
Let to be who they are, to find love, to find laughter, to relate to people, to know you're not alone.
Exactly.
This is why, like, when people are fighting on TikTok,
yeah, right? No,
you're making a safe place for people. They're trying to escape their reality from whatever they have going on, and they're using social media as an escape. And then you're making it uncomfortable by turning it into something else.
Exactly. No, yeah, most definitely, which is very, very true. That's why, like, the situation when your situation said, I'm just like, I told him, hey, everybody has their own terminology, etc. So you just got to be open minded in the situation. Like everybody, I even told both of them, everybody in the world has narcissist traits 1,000. Empathists, we have like traits 1,000. Eventually, we go through a healing process, we can let the shit go. Eventually, we go through awakening, we become woke, all the good shit, right? A narc, 1,000 can't be fixed. But given the prophets, that's their job. They're like that's the last dying breath, miserable. End of the world. Doesn't matter. They won't ever be satisfied because the reason why they can't ever learn to love themselves 1,000. A lot of us, emps, we hate ourselves. We've been through a lot of shit in life, right? So we criticize ourselves, question our self worth, and so on and so on. But eventually, we can become. The idea is to become, love yourself again, 1,000. That's the idea. If not, keep body hopping, keep being in toxic relationships, blame everybody the mother for your situation. But in reality, end of the day, your head's your best friend or your worst enemy. It's all right here, and that's where it gets tricky because people, for example, here, like my belief is this: nobody in the world can fix you but you. That's it. No therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, no alcohol, drugs, or pills, nothing. They can help. I tell people, I can hold your hand, guide you, and that's it. But I can't do nothing more than that. Yeah. So that's why I just tell people, yo, that's why I'm TikTok. I'm fine with cool people, but like you said, this is the best platform to plug anybody up or whatever. Like I'm so bad with names on here, but he does. He's a cool cat. He does. He cooks and shit, chef, etc. All that good stuff, right? And he was gonna get off TikTok because he's like, I do my TikToks, I post it, I get no love. Like, I told brother, check it out. First and foremost, in this world, no respect what I said, but fuck everyone in the mother. All you need is you, and that's it. What's up, Kati? How you doing, girl? How's your family? How's life? How's your week going? But I go, first and foremost, you're your number one support in this world before anybody. After that, your family, your partner, your kids, whoever, right? So I told him, this is your TikTok. Me? In the beginning, I was like, hell yeah, I could potentially do a little difference. But now me, I don't give a shit. I just do my TikTok. I do them, upload them. If you vibe, you don't. I'm gonna keep pumping them out because I put them up on my other platforms. I don't give a shit. One follower, 1,000. Yeah, exactly. Swipe away, call me stupid. I'll be stupid, but I keep this stupid person keeps doing the TikTok. No matter what, I'm not stopping. So hey, damn, Ashley, how you doing? How's the family?
I gotta charge my phone, bro.
Yeah,
my phone's so I'm gonna charge my phone, but we'll again soon.
Almost definitely all day, every day. Yeah. Yo,
I've been doing the live, so my battery's already almost shot.
Oh, for sure. And for the heads up, potentially I might be going to. Yeah, potentially I might be going to Cali on Sunday or Monday again. So if I do, I'll hit you up.
All right, let me know.
Up again, I get you. We got
bro.
Catch up. Cool. All right, brother.
Later. All right, yeah.
Oh, hey, miss, no, most definitely. If you can hear me, let me know. But yeah, likewise, yo, miss, what you doing? You're good on your hands. Like you're helping a lot of people. You and your hubs, etc. And love your material. Yeah.
Can me and Marty sleep over at Alex?
Yeah, but you gotta come tomorrow morning early or midday because I'm leaving to Seattle. To the market.
So what time?
Like by noon, see the dogs out.
What time?
Like I just told you noon. I can hear you. Oh, awesome for sure. What's up, Juanita? How's it going? How you doing, miss? Say, oh yeah, hey, no, for oh, real sure talk. No, I'm gonna try to cool my language, but no, for you, mad props. You're doing good. Like once again, I give anyone does like I'm here to like everybody else is if you're to uplift, support, show love to each other. That's awesome, most definitely. And then for sure, you have your trolls, your haters, etc. And me personally, I talk about my ink, life, relationships, and then why we're separate in this world. Hey man, cause I do it. I try to avoid the best stats, honestly wise, but it just slips out here and there. Or if I get too excited, I start thinking fast. I try to slow down. But but yeah. So no, like I tell you, I love watching your material. It's awesome because the idea is to help others. Because I tell everybody on this platform, but first and foremost, it's all about the TikTok. Like that's why next week I'm actually add TikTok on here. But this is the best platform to vibe with anybody. Facebook is cool, whatever. Twitter, IG is cool. IG is more like to plug what you're doing, etc. Twitter just for the gossip. Facebook like my boy Sheila says that young cat 17-year-old. He's like Facebook is for drama and old people. And I was just laughing like, ain't that the truth? But TikTok, I love TikTok. You talk about the TikTok life all day, every day. Yes, I appreciate your good vibes. Awesome. Yes, I just made my Facebook. Oh, that's so chill out. That's awesome. I have to, do you have your Facebook like bio on your TikTok by chance on your bio or no? If not, if you don't mind putting it on here, commentary, I'll add you. But me personally wise, like I'm not really oh my drama. Yo, seriously, like I'm telling you, a young cat, he's 17 years old. She love me. He's the one that told me. I say all the time. But it's the truth. I tell people, yo, real shit. We're talking locally wise. Okay, awesome. Let me screenshot that. Let me see. I haven't done a screenshot for so long. There we go. Cool. So I got a screenshot for this. But with that said, I'll follow you on there. But anyways, but if you break it down, Facebook is like that because I tell people if on Facebook, if your family's going or you had any followers, etc., or quote unquote friends following you, and they're going through like life, relationship, situations, you can guide them, but sometimes they don't vibe with you because like you might speak some good, stuff to them, and for them it's like Chinese, and that's that type, and what I put on there, I'll be like, hey, if you don't understand what I'm saying, like this is not the best platform, but I'm gonna tell you, you're not alone. I promise you that a lot of us think not know that we're by ourselves. Nobody can vibe me. Nobody's feeling what I'm feeling. I go on TikTok, type in narcissists or relationships, breakups, watch the world die. I promise you that you better grab a tissue box because you go with them.
What's good?
What's that got there with the deal? First live, what's going on? I'm gonna be sitting down there. Love getting more personal with my friends. 1,000 was definitely this. Facts, I do worry about some of them. LOL, LOL. That's true. Oh, most definitely. That's like I'm just here to show love to all the people, all the amps, Team Squared, all day, every day, and just to like tell people, show you love. Amps, what are we? Lovers, overthinkers. So we show each other love, live each other, support each other, and when you see somebody else down, pick them up. That's the idea, right? So that's why I tell people. That's why I love TikTok. I'm vibe with the whole world. I tell people I might be able to see if face to face, but live is here. We can chop it up, video chat. That's close enough because the world's massive. We're not rich. We're not billionaires to travel the world. I appreciate you. Oh, I like what Miss. Hey, right now, all day, every day. I tell you, mad love to you and your hubby, etc., and your family, etc. You're doing really good, and don't stop what you're doing. I know people get discouraged with like trolls and haters, etc. Like for example, TikTok is really sensitive, right? And as you keep growing, you start making content. In the beginning, no one really gives a shit about you. Real shit will talk. Let's be honest. You can make whatever content. Right. It's whatever, right? But if you say like 10K, 100K followers, etc. That's when people get, you can say like, I don't know, I'm having a bad day today. The sun's bothering me. And someone's going to get triggered by you saying that, boom, they pull your TikTok or they ban your live. Like, okay, and that's.
Can you read comments?
On my side, I can. So my followers, I can read it. On your side, your followers, you can read their, your comments. I mean, by my side, together we can't see each other's comments. So that's the downfall of the dual life for now. Eventually, when they merge them together. But here's the kicker. In Canada, right, they can do up to 3 people. I believe up to 4 people. So then everyone can see everyone's comments. But not in America yet. Fuck them trolls. She says, fuck them trolls and their granny. Now I'm cool with hey, me personally, I don't block anybody out here, right? So like only if they're like, dropping the N-word and being racial, then now you troll because you're bored, so I'll block you. But like time you call me stupid, I'm retarded, the shit I'm saying, like, hey, those don't hurt my feelings at all. I'm bouncing back and forth. Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Hey, oh yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah,
You're well, thank you.
oh yeah, no,
I just
that
followed
Ashley. Yeah, no, yeah, she's cool people, man. She's a hella viable person, man. I loved her every which way, and that's the cool thing about TikTok. Yo, you meet some badass people, genuine people that show you mad love and respect, versus your people locally, your own friends and family. you know, so that's why. That's why I haven't been on TikTok live. Well, I've been the last 2 to 3 nights I've been doing it. Oh yes, I the deal, and that's why I go out here to man. I know you, I get you that match. I get you most definitely, but that's why I jump on here just to support and guide people, etc. And like the Spanish culture, especially when I'm local, I'm considered crazy because my ink, etc. Because I tell people, especially for the young generation, especially Seattle, when they see my ink, or even here locally with Rasta, etc. They're like, what's up with the phone? And I'll be like, oh, a little small quick story. So 2020 relationships, what's you guys' kryptonite? Phone, social media, third party. Y'all do you sneakily into the Jade August entanglement. So there you go. If you use the phone correctly, it's just the phone. Use it incorrectly, the best snap in the world, that snap, right? What's your snap? I got you. you know?
How's Amber?
Amber, she's doing good. I actually had to, in a little while get out, but we gotta chop it up. We're doing good overall. The long distance relationship was definitely, but no, I'm very, very blessed. We're, on her part also, it's like, finally it took me, 39 years of my life to be in a real, true, honest relationship. 1,000. And Gabby, you're so nice.
That's
It always
good.
makes me happy
I'm
seeing your
happy for you
comment.
guys.
And now live, I never seen you like. Oh, thank you, Miss Lycos. Hey, it's I'm just here like everybody else vibing just to show love and support to each other. Nobody's perfect. We all do a flaws, but here's the kicker. There's a reason why everyone does the flaws in the world, because we're raising correctly, and we're starting a generational cycle. So like in Spanish culture, it's really bad. So like the female's gotta be stay strong, be the housewife, etc. And be the AK mandilona, etc. Mandilon. But the male can do the dirt, all the sneaking bullshit. That's the man, the machista fuck, etc. So the wife stays there like dummies, have 20 kids, can't cheat, do the dirt, but the guy can. So and so on and so on. That's why I would mop the shit out of our culture, because I'm sorry.
That doesn't make sense how, like, um, that's how it is. Like, you're right. Like, if a woman, like, their men,
thanks,
like,
ma'am, Ashley.
they get
30 years? Oh, yeah, 39 years. Correct. See, and that's why, for example, in the Spanish culture, right? Here locally, especially, like to this day. So my ex and I have been in 14 months that it all happened, right? And so with that said, like everyone locally is like, yo, you still stuck on your ex. Like, how so? Elaborate. And they don't understand like that a small big word. And I'll be okay, open up more about it. Can you tell me more? Why do you think in your head I'm still stuck on my ex? Can you still do your TikToks about it? I'm like, no, I'm just telling a story. That's what I'm doing, telling a story.
Yeah,
I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. Trust me. I got my ass whooped by girls, etc. I've been chased with knives, hot water. I've been beat up pretty good for females, and I won't fight back because I don't believe in fighting nobody. So with that said, I was good. Hey, me Flores, how you doing, miss? How's it going? So, and that's what I tell them. In your head, you can think that most definitely. I'm not hurt. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but I'm telling a story. That's all I'm doing. But you guys are mad because why? As a male, open about this in the Spanish culture. What am I? I'm manilon. I'm being a bitch. I'm being a girl. Telling the story. Boo hoo. You cry. I go, yo, I don't cry about it. I'm just telling a story. In the beginning, obviously, in a relationship, it hurts bad. Yeah, most definitely, because you're going through the healing process. No one deserves to get cheated on, or get up, left, etc., and so on and so on.
Yeah, I will just want to share your story.
But your testimony was definitely. Yeah. You said housewife, and I ran to her live. Right, and that's why my men don't love good. That's why men don't love good. No, for sure, that almost definitely, and that's why once again, like. Obviously, all cultures, we all have different ways we're raised. But in Spanish culture, because obviously Spanish, Hispanic, Mexican, Chicano, Mexican American, right? So I understand both sides, American version and the Mexican version, etc., so on and so on, right? So that's why what I'm saying is, they get modern, and so that's how I tell people to make life particularly easy. I would say emps and narcs, squares and circles, squares, empathists, circle narcissists, right? To make life particularly easy with a cherry on top. That's all you have in this world is emps and narcs. You have to realize what you are as an individual. After that, your partner, your family, everyone around you. And then when I say life's hard, I promise you this, that's a traditional saying. I don't like traditional sayings anymore. So with that said, life's hard because why? We made it hard not knowing because the people in our surroundings, our family, our friends, etc., our partners, we're especially in Spanish culture, if you're religious, etc., born and raised a Catholic. You have to be nice to everybody. Even if they do you wrong, give them another chance, right? Give them another chance. From their wise, give them 20,000 chances. Pray for them and they'll change their ways. Like, no. Yo, I tell you, just match the energy. I'm cool with you, you cool with me. You call me stupid, I'll call you stupid, and that's it. Why you call me stupid? Because you call me stupid. Don't call me stupid. I don't call you stupid. Boom, we're on the same page. There you go. What's so hard about that, But then when you say that in the Spanish culture, it's a no-no. You gotta pray for them. I'll pray for them a couple times, and that's it. After that, nope. I'll keep praying for myself. Thank you. I know where my prayers are going to. They be 2 years old. We tell them stop crying. They be 7. Stop crying. Be tough. Their whole lives they get it tough. It's not fair. Oh yeah. I got to take care of you. Safe night jump. We gotta do lives eventually. But yeah, keep doing good. Stay safe out there. Hit them books. And behave. Hey, tell the IG squad behave out there, okay?
The IG squad is broken.
Oh, shut up. Y'all no real. Y'all bumping heads or what?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys need a group hug. Bring it in.
All right.
I'll quit there. Take care. Have a good night. Ciao. Sorry, I'm catching with you guys. I'm an empath for sure. That's awesome. Flores. Exactly. You have to set the record straight. Oh, well, that's the idea too. Like to talk, vibe it out. But like, sorry, that match you said most definitely. Like you said, it's once again like me. It's a quick story. Last year, my ex left me. The whole Jay entanglement. That's the reason why when I was dying last year, not before TikTok, on Facebook. And I tell you go on my link. You don't believe me? Go on my link. My YouTube channel. You see all my Facebook uploads. And then me, I do my lives. I like to upload my YouTube lives and tell people, share my live, etc. And I pretty much say the same thing all the time. It's pretty much a broken record. I talk about life, relations, why we suffer, and just trying to help people understand what they are as individuals in this world. So as I tell people, some people get offended when I say that. Oh, that's all there is. Emps and narcs, just black and white. I'm like, well, pretty much so. There's no gray. Well, the gray area is a hurt empath that's lost. Like, what do you mean lost? Well, on TikTok, they will say that's a dark empath, which quote unquote I call a lost empath, which is what? The black market. Gangbanging mafiosos. The black market. That's the ones that I think about it. You think there's people in there that should be in jail? Yes, they kill people, but do you think they kill because they're bored? Because they wanted to? No. They're running the streets. It's either, you kill that person or not. You're killing me. So what you gonna do? You gotta survive, right? The shitty part is they raised with no families, orphans, all that good shit, and that's why the streets is their family, and so on, etc. So that's why I tell people, I'm just trying to help and guide you every which way to make it so you can pick yourself an individual. Because remember, I tell people, real shit will talk. Nobody in this world can fix nobody but yourself. Our heads are our best friends or worst enemies, and that some people don't like to hear that at all, man. But I'm sorry to tell you, but it's having the heart to get your attention because when you hear from me, now it's in your head. Now what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna pick at yourself, figure out what's going on with you, or lie to yourself, which we all do. Rock the mask of smiles, be cool, crack jokes, act like we're A-okay. But then when we take our breaks, go in our cars, away from the kids, take the mask of smiles off, die like a bitch, ball like a bitch. Hurt bad, right? Been there, done that. Don't miss none of that. So I tell you, I'm not knocking anyone that's going through that at all. No. I'm here to help and guide you because I was you. Chill. Now my tummy hurts. I hate that word. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so true. Sorry, damn. Actually, I'm not trying to say, but it's just it's But see, once again, there's reasoning behind all this. But if we got it correctly, not incorrectly, a lot of us could avoid situations. But at the end of the day, you can't change nobody but yourself. You can guide people, forewarn them every which way, but if they're gonna fall on the face, and fall on the face. But you just tell them, hey, I mean, my number's 3. I'll help and guide you 3 times, and that's it. After that, watch my TikToks. You got 2 inner wolves, one kind, one evil. You choose who wins. It's okay. I was trying to make you laugh. Oh, cool, definitely. But as far as the wolves, yeah. So analogies, right? So with that said, cartoons. You got the devil, you got the angel, right? So that's why I tell people, no, nobody knows you. But yeah. Oh, what? Oh, it's in my account. I have to pull it out. Go to Dutch Bros. Shoot. Oh, yeah. Well, they don't got it right there. Just tell me, I'll give it to you tomorrow. I have to go to my account, pull it out right now. Get her, please. Unlock that door right there. I may just close it. Sorry. I got my first 4 years at 13. Oh, snap. Well, thanks for opening and sharing. But yeah, I pray everyone do better. Seriously. Oh yeah, no, most definitely. I'm actually most definitely missed. We're older, right? So me, I tell people I'm 18 at heart always, but I'm on the outside 40. I don't know if you can hear me or not because I popped out my mic. So if you hear me, please let me know. But not on me. No, just tell them to get you, and I'll get you. And tomorrow I'll give you the money in the morning. Tell them they can get you right now. Where you guys going? Which store are you going to? The Conoco? What are you trying to buy, like chips and soda or what? Here, give me my wallet. It's either I think that it's right there at the top or not above in the kitchen above the oven. It's right there now. If not, check in the oven above the oven. Sorry, my daughters. Facts. Hello, I'm outside. 45 inside 67. That match you ain't 45. You dead ass? Nah, you're mad younger than that. Hella younger than that. And as far as when you say inside 67, do you mean as far as like having an old soul? I'm asking. If you don't just buy like soda and fruits, right? Stuff like that. Shit, just don't lose the card. And it's 2225. 30 what okay. Okay, as I say, no, I know you're mad young. But no, like tell you if you can Butterball, close the door. On my side, please. Definitely not 3. Right. But but yeah, no, so now that we're older, we can help them. That's ideas to help them vibe with everybody and guide their new generation. Like me, I teach my kids like the stuff that I know now, especially life, relationships, why we separate, like good stuff. My ink sounds crazy, etc. But I'm just trying to help others. I love your love and kindness. Take down easiest. Oh, thank you. Like me personally, like I've always been strong, like a positive person, best at. That's how everyone like, oh yeah, patience. Like I was like, yeah, I just don't want trouble with nobody, quote unquote empath. But with that said, I just vibe with people. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what me when I used to have. I never heard about it again, but we used to have my braids, etc. Like my boys would be like, that's why I learned about squares and circles, right? Squares, empathists, circle, narcissists. That's the reason why my buddies in 2000 they taught me that. But I didn't take into consideration, which in the Spanish culture, we're not taught by emps and narcs. And that's why I taught people, you don't believe me? Any culture, now you know about empath and narcissist, right? Ask your parents, your mom, dad, what's empath, narcissist? What's that? And their story. Your parents been second generation cycle not knowing, and so on and so on. Your grandparents, uncles, aunties, etc. All that. And that's why when we talk about this, emps and narcs, what's going on in this world, you trying to elaborate more, be open-minded, what happens? The family, especially if they're religious, family calls you, oh, that wasn't, you need Jesus, you need church. I'm like, nah, I'm blessed, thank you. God, I tell you, God and I, we're best friends right now. What does that mean? Circle and squares? Okay, I got you. So I got my unique ink, right? So I tell you, my unique ink, that's what my hashtags. Nobody in the world has my ink. So last year on May 3rd, 2020, I died because my ex got up and left. She, once again, I love her for leaving me, and I'm saying what I'm saying. Now I'm blessed. I went through the healing process. I went through the awakening process. Now I'm woke. The matrix I figured out, and I'm Neo. Sounds crazy, but I figured it out. That's why I'm humble with everybody even more now, because like I'm at peace with myself. So for 30 years of my life, I hated myself. A lot of people in this world hate ourselves, not knowing. And like my ex would tell me, like, yo, why? How can you hate yourself, not have love for yourself, but you have love for others? Like I just do. You can do that, but all you do in reality is just lying to yourself. So with that said, when I was dying last year, because she pulled a always entanglement, aka cheating, and that's obviously no one deserves to get cheated on. Obviously, no relationship is perfect. Obviously not. There's a lot of people in this world broken, hurt, etc. And they're in relationships and shouldn't be in relationships, and that's why hurt people. Keep body hopping the whole phase. You keep, jumping to relationships, thinking, not knowing, you fix yourself with the body by your side. You try that. We all do that. Keep falling on your face because all you're doing, if you never fully healed and let go of your ex/exes, yo, what are you doing? You're bringing all the toxic traits of all those relationships to the new one, and so on and so on. It's a domino effect. And a lot of people in this world, it sucks for them. But now we're on TikTok. We can talk about it, verbalize, etc. through our TikToks. And maybe they might catch your TikTok if they're on TikTok, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, so is that what I'm doing?" The type of people, avoid the body hopping, right? So anyway, she pulled the entanglement, right? So and that's on May 3rd last year I died. That's what I say. May 3rd, 2020 last year I died. So it's been 14 months now, and she got up and left. It's gonna sound wild, man, but she got up and left. squad of 8 kiddos. I had to become mom and dad for 7 months. That's why I give all mothers mad love respect to y'all, because now I know how it is to be a mom. Now her and I doing co-parenting best dads, and my side I'm good. Her side she has her days. But anyways, so when I was going through it, it was very tough because I had to be a mom and dad, and I still go to Seattle doing stuff with my pops, or still working computers, and keep it together. And with 8 kids, our youngest at the time being, he was going to be 8 months old. That was very, very hard. But I couldn't fold. A lot of males would give up, especially one kid, or even like me, all kids. I could have folded on my kids and be like, you know what, I'm giving some of my kids to my daughters to my pops, my boys to her parents, and I'm out. Like I'm giving up. Like fuck this. I am gonna do. I need. I'm dying. But then I was like, nah. I'm not folding my kids. It's not. It's not our kid's fault. That is between her and I, and that's it, right? So for that wise, I already blessed for. Like I tell you, on my TikTok, my bio, you see on my YouTube channel, my Facebook lives wise, and I watch it sometimes. I'm like damn, I was rocking the Master Miles pretty good, but I was dying really bad inside, So with that said, entanglement, I'm screaming, I pray for your friend. Right, that's true. No, it's great. It's cool. Everything happens for a reason in life, quote unquote, right? So with that said, it had to happen. Real shit, real talk. Honestly, it sounds crazy, but I tell people in the beginning you won't see it, but when you get done dirty, someone cheats on you, someone gets them leave, mistreats you, you don't want to hear it, but you got to hear it. It's a blessing in disguise, but you just don't see it yet. That's why what you call it, me, I got very blessed, and that's why I have her name. Don't defy logic. I let her go in 88 days. The reason why I let her go in 88 days 100% is because my 10 emps. So Four locally reached out to me in the first 2 weeks, like small talk, and then after the second week, it's full force. They were on me, and then 3 through IG that I didn't know from Adams, 3 through Facebook that I didn't know from Adams, but they've been in my shoes. But I started doing my Facebook lives, and they're like, yo, first and foremost, I'm giving you mad props. You have 8 kids? That's wild. And you're doing it by, I'm winging it. My daughter's helping me, so we're winging the shit out of the situation. And you're doing lives? Like, that takes a lot, and you're a male. Like, you're just telling, yeah, I know, I'm a male telling a female story. I'm in the Spanish culture, I'm on the loan, I'm soft. I don't care, I'll be soft. I just don't want to follow nobody. I just want to have a good partner. So anyway, so I was going through it. It's like the trash digging itself out. 1,000, for sure. But with that said, there's more. There's a lot more to elaborate. So in the beginning, yes, bitterness, hate just toward your ex when they get up and cheat. It sucks. It hurts, right? Especially when you had kids with them. Oh yes, it sucks every which way. And I tell people, I'm the person to just be blunt with you, like stab in your heart, get your attention because you need to hear it. And then people are like, oh, it'll be okay, it'll get better. Like, nah, you're fucked. I'm sorry to tell you, in the beginning, you're fucked. But it's okay because you have a support team, which I always tell people, 1,000. Gotta have a support team because you can call them, DM them, video chat, and reach out to them. That's your free therapy, man. You can vent to me. Oh, what up, babe? It's Feeding the Devil. There's my girl right here. And very blessed. That TikTok love story. Amber, hey, this is that match. She's hella cool people. She's hella viable. She'll love to people. She's doing hella good on TikTok. You're a human telling a human story. Almost definitely, almost 1,000. And so, but see what this ad says is I'm a male telling a female story, being broken up, etc. What you gonna call it? In the Spanish culture, I'm considered a mandilon, aka soft. That I'm a bitch. I'm a woman for saying that, being all public about it. And I tell people here locally, like, yo, y'all mad cause why? My ink, real shit. I'm telling a story, yes, for sure. But y'all mad about my ink? Cause I tell them, yo, like before I get on TikTok, right? I was in my Facebook lives because that's what I was like before I got my ink. I was like, my idea in this world is like I'm figuring out the matrix. I'm figuring what's going on, why it's happening, etc. And I'm like, I'm allowed to have one person in this world. That's how it matters to me. That was my mindset. I'm allowed to have one person help and guide him to do. Oh, what's up, Mama? What's up, Miss? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome to the live. Thanks for following me on your new your TikTok because you're having all the trolls on your other TikTok. But thanks for staying strong. Thanks for having my back. One of my few. Oh yeah, Miss. Hey, team squares all day, every day. Team Amps 1,000, and that's why I'm here to support, uplift all Amps. We all have stories. Deal with Narcissists 1,000. Deal with traditional lost death. Remember, everybody in this world has narcissist traits, not knowing. A narcissist, a circle narcissist, can't ever change at all. Us Amps, when we go through awakening, we eventually will. This is insane. I broke today. Cried pretty hard. Hey, I'm sorry, Mom. Was definitely, hey, once again, you got my DM me, video chat. You got, you can give me a jingle. I'm here for you in the whole world. Baby Daddy sent me over the edge. I'm sorry. But see, remember, your baby father, the way he treats himself, he is a narc 1,000, but that's his job. Like, I'm sorry what you're going through. Hugs, pray for you most definitely, but that's, right now it's easy to deduct because you're going through it, right? But when you start going through the healing process, going through the awakening process, you can start venting. Because remember, this is your free therapy. Like sure, that's what I love to thought. I love telling people it's your free therapy. So, ask me a question, I got you. I say things very easily because why? I'm over it. Went through awakening, aka woke. Neo in the Matrix. That's how I'm gonna get all this more ink to. I tell people, you think I'm crazy now with this shit? Nah. Next weekend, a lot more. And then I've got 2 more sessions where I'm once again in this whole world, like especially TikTok, everyone calls out narcissists 1,000, right? But me, I call out all narcissists and imps 1,000. I'm like the referee because I'm trying to help and guide you to figure out what you're an individual, to control your thoughts. Because once again, your head is your best friend and your worst enemy, and it sucks. But I got you. Be so kind. Keep your head up. Oh, hey, no, I'll tell you, I'm only one individual in this world. Like when you're going through it, we would love to save the world and be all on the positive note. But the positive is this: is on TikTok, best platform for anything, whatever your hustle you do. Computers, I do computers, so computer question, I got you which way. By the computers, live talk, etc. Right? Amp, narc, war, all that great jazz. But whatever you do, you can promote it. Hashtag all the great jazz. You meet some badass people on here, right? Ron Real, way better than what you have locally. Because locally, a lot of people are narrow-minded, right? So with that said, that's why I'm that's the only reason why I'm in TikTok Real Shit with Talk is because this. My nephew's talking about, hey, go on TikTok. And I was like, for what? I see my kids dancing. Like, no, it's more than that. Just jump on there. Trust me, you'll like it. And so I was on there for like 2 days. I did a couple of TikToks to play with it. And from there, I just went search bar. So for example, if you don't believe me, go on TikTok. Go on Facebook, IG, Twitter, search bar. Per narcissist, you have like small, very like talk, per relationship breakup, small talk, very, very vague. Facebook has empath pages, narcissist pages, but it's still, once again, small talk. Everyone has their own, yes, definitions. Everybody has their own comments, most definitely. Jump on TikTok, narcissists, breakups, tissue box. Ladies, fellas, it's on here. Tissue box. You're going to die. I promise you that. Because an empath, what do you put yourself in their shoes, right? Because, I tell people, real shit talk. Now people are going through what you're going through. That's when people, when we go lives, we do TikToks. I talk to people one-on-ones, whatever. They'd be like, yo, why are you in my head? I was like, because we amps have very similar stories. Bad childhood, right? Got mistreated, all that good shit. But there's reason behind it. And now I'm trying to help and guide you. Why? So you don't have that bitterness, hatred to that individual. Because if you do, they live in your head rent free for a very, very long time. Be your parents, coworkers, siblings, exes, and so on and so on. Remember, anybody in this world that hurt you from day one that you remember, 5 years old, my cousin fucking hit me, stole my bike. That hurts you, right? You still sit with that because if you haven't let him go, it's still bitterness towards this individual. So in your head, I love the analogy from NF. So it's a song NF, the song's called Mansion. So he basically talks about his head, dealing with it, which is, I thought people, when I start talking about this, visualize it, right? So with that said, in your head, your mansion, the doors of pain, all wide open. Every single one of them, from day whatever to today. Whoever touched you, beat you up, told you you're going to make it in life. There you go. So what are you going to do about closing the doors of pain? Why do you think you have the overthinking triggered? When you sleep at night, after you're done, you have kids, put the kids down, you hubby, kiss them goodnight with the wheel, get out of social media. If you haven't forgiven people, etc., worked on doors of pain you're matching, that's what takes half an hour, 2. You have restless nights, right? Because why? Your overthinking is triggered. We all say the same shit. If my head had a light switch, I could turn all this shit off. It'd be awesome. In the morning, wake up, turn it back on, boom. Let the overthink continue on. I can sleep good, right? But no, it's not like that. You have to work on yourself. I'm trying to heal and vent, but they keep taking my platform away. Oh, so with that, hey Mama Wisco, sorry. With that said, don't get discouraged. First and foremost, you're exposing your baby father with the way he's acting. For sure, Narcissist 1,000, right? But you know him better than I. They're always right here on TikTok. They're so savage, retarded. But here's the kicker. Make your TikToks, right? But use your other platforms. Facebook's not really, for the most part, not really sensitive. IG, that's probably the best freelancing app in the world for the most part. Then you have, Twitter. Do your 1 minute TikToks. Free, upload them all day. Put hashtags. Let TikTok pull them all day, every day. Who gives a shit? Fuck it. They ban you for whatever day a week you can't post. You can have your backup account if you choose to, but keep uploading all your information or your TikToks on all the other platforms. Keep pushing your story. And other people on other platforms will vibe with you and they'll follow you on TikTok and so on and so on. But yes, the more you grow about emps and narcs, I'm a little guy. So right now, the shit that I say, it don't bother a lot of people, but certain people will get triggered because of the stuff that I say, But don't fold. I tell you, we're here for you and the whole squad is, I love it, and I'm feeling so defeated by him and her. But that's her job. So remember, him as an narc, 1,000, that's his job. Her, if that's a new girl, she's manipulated, man. She's brainwashed. Remember, you're the killer, he's the angel. End of story. Narcs, that's their job, man. Give them their props. But the downfall about them, they're all robotic. I don't care what color they are, what nationality they're all robotic. Every single one of them, man. Once you understand how they truly function, easy to call out. Remember, they're all robotic. Best Oscar-nominated actors in the world. That's why they can act nice. They can't be nice. Major difference. They sell you that fake Romeo and Juliet love story in the beginning. The love bombing, right? Make your head hella swollen, right? Especially on this phone, this damn phone, right? Pump it up. We said all the good shit and make you feel good. But here's the kicker: brush the red flags. Remember, on this phone, I have time to respond to your question. Whatever question about love, life, or whatever you ask me, if I don't know the answer, Google YouTube, type it in there. Boom, someone did a Google, a forum or a YouTube video about it, and now I respond to you. Boom, I make your head hella swollen. But I tell people, pay attention, because when you see them face to face, if they're matching your energy, then there we go. If not, then they're gonna sell you a fake love story. Babe says it's a process, but fall back in self-love. 1,000, mommy. I saw this. I had to make this profile today because they got my account suspended. Oh, of course. Trollers are finest, but don't stop. You're doing good, man. Definitely 1,000. Ignoring all the negatives is not your best friend. Oh, yeah. Mama Chuda, 1,000 for sure. I'm trying. I really am. This is my third. I know. I'm about to say, I added you. I know you made another one, and that's the third backup. But it's cool. Remember, don't fall and give up. Fuck the like. Fuck the views. No. Just no respect, but just keep doing what you're doing. Keep telling your story. Don't fold at all. I tell you, if you can, it's really easy. Other platforms, because remember, you make 1 minute TikTok, it seems on your phone, right? If you choose to. From there, just other platform, upload. Hashtags, put, follow me on TikTok, whatever. There you go. You ain't got to put no other content if you choose not to. And so on and so on. But remember, once again, the more you become famous on TikTok, the more the haters hit you hard. Like me, I'm going to tell you, I'm a little guy, right? So the only people that block me out here for the most part is Narcissists 1,000, aka alphas, all these alphas that, man, polys and all these open relationships. Cool, do that most definitely, more power to you. But I just comment the shit. Well, here's the true definition of alpha, not traditional. True definition of alpha is a machista, which is a narcissist. So machista is the word in Spanish, which is our analogy to understand what I'm talking about in Spanish culture. And then which are narcissists. Betas are mandilones empathists. And when I say that to the alphas, they get all triggered. Boom, I'm not a narcissist. And I'm like, well, if you're not a narcissist, then I shouldn't have triggered you. It's just a word. And so on and so on. I've had from narcissists, and observing, etc. About 5 of them. And the infamous Lee, mental illness, wellness, whatever. Yeah, he blocked me because why? I was dropping knowledge. I told him, hey, narcissists can't ever change. You know why? Because they won't ever learn to how to love themselves. That's why they keep body hopping. That's why they're robotic. They're what? Every time they get an what do? They leech, positive from us, devour us, and discard us. Boom. That's why when the person has multiple personalities, that is all the emps that devoured. They can. That's why they're the best Oscar nominated actors in the world. They can act nice, can't be nice. Boom. There's your narcissist. I think my partner is a narcissist, but I'm not sure if it's me overthinking or not. Oh, Michelle. Well, on that note, you see. So remember, in this world, everybody has narcissist traits. On TikTok, some people are like, oh no, it's not truth. No respect. A lot of men, for sure, the word for females are feminists, and they'll get offended with, oh no, an empath can't have narcissist traits, and then they'll call me out. Oh, by you saying that, that's a red flag, and that's gaslighting. That makes you a narcissist. I'm like, you can call me a narcissist, hurt my feelings, but with that said, once again, back to square one, everybody has narcissist traits, not knowing. That's what you have to observe. A narcissist can't ever change. Highly impossible. God can't even fix it. You know why? Because that's the devil's disciple. That's why, this is right. It's time for the religious folk in the heart to get their attention. That's why, by rules, the devil can't step on God's house. But who can? The devil's disciples. Who? The circle narcissist can. Traditional law stems for narcissist traits can also. That's why you have priests touching kids and raping, etc. Tell me that's an empath. I want to hear that's an empath. No, it's a narcissist. Once again, they won't catch. A narcissist can't catch on fire, but the devil can. I can't use other social media. I have family and friends on there. Oh, I wanted to TikTok to be separate. Well, if you want, just make separate platforms. Like, whatever you name, whatever username. For example, this username I have right here on TikTok. Make a new Facebook, make a new IG, new Twitter, and use the same user profile name. And from there, I just upload it there, and then all your people there locally on that side, if they choose to follow you, or on TikTok, they can follow you. That's what I do. Me personally, I always go to people I vibe with. I go to their bio, and if they have they have a YouTube channel, if they're cool, they're talking about emps and narc relationship, cool, positive people. I follow them, comment, etc. They got their IG, same concept. And so here's the kicker: on IG, Facebook, I believe I haven't tried Twitter yet, but for sure IG and Facebook. Like me personally, if you want to get more recognition, it's not for clout, it's not for attention. But me personally, an individual, like when I get a new follower, right? I've been in social media for a minute, so I know the hustle. So with that said, I do computers, right? So on IG and Facebook, when I get a new follower, etc., what I'll do, I'll send them a DM, a video DM. I tell them, hey, I do computers with the Microsoft, Apple, blah blah. From there, wise, I also I talk about life, relationships, and why we suffer in this world. So if you ever have any questions, don't feel alone. And it's basically a 59-second video, and that's my video message to every person that follows me. And from there, wise, they be like, oh, they like my shit. They respond, hey man, thanks for the message, thanks for the video. That means it'll help me a lot. Like, no, hey, once again, I respond back. Don't ever feel like you're alone. We all think I know that we're alone, but we're not. I promise you that. And if you don't believe me, jump on TikTok. I'm on IG, Facebook, Twitter, but not really. I just do, as you can see, I do all my uploads from TikTok. The best platform in the world. Real shit, real talk. That I know so far, nothing can touch TikTok. So with that said, that's time to jump on TikTok. You want about and even on Facebook, I tell them, emps, narcs, what's that? I sounds crazy talk, but if you don't believe me, search bar, TikTok, search bar, type in narcissist. Watch the world die. Now you won't feel so alone. You're gonna shed many, many tears because it sucks. It hurts. A lot of us been stuck in a generational cycle. A lot of us got the biggest dream in the world is not knowing. But with that said, I tell people when you learn about emps, narcs, etc., now that you understand the situation. I'm sorry if I'm speaking fast. I would try to slow it down because I'm getting excited. But that said, fall back, real shit, real talk. Fall back and think about now that you understand what's going on, right? You as an individual, somewhat, fall back and study your parents. Real shit talk. A lot of parents they're just living life, right? But they don't know anything about emps and narcs. They were taught from their, our grandparents, their parents, and they taught that to us, right? The generational cycle, and they're stuck on it. So that's why you see your parents, go at it, etc. We get physical. I understand when someone gets verbally abusive, physical abusive, narcissist trait, we can assume the person is a narcissist, but you really have to elaborate the situation and tear apart your parents. Are they really a narcissist, or are they traditional hurt lost emp with narcissist traits? Because the word narcissist, yeah, that's a deep word. That's, for example, the word hate. I dislike the word hate. For me, the word hate is for narcissists 1,000 because they hate to destroy. That's their job. They don't like, they don't love, they just like. That's why I have, broken heart for the narcissist because that's all they have. They can't love. They have the concept of love, and I hear TikTok be like, oh, they can't have empathy. Bullshit. A narcissist can have empathy. They can't be an empath because they're trying to become us because they're trying to learn how to love themselves. That's why they keep doing body hopping, etc. They use everybody and the mother. Why? Because they're trying to learn how to love themselves. But here's the downfall about them. They can't ever learn how to love themselves. They were disciples. End of story. Sucks for them, but I make the rules. That's between Adam and Eve. So if you know religion a little bit, Adam and Eve started the emp and narc where I didn't. So and it was actually supposed to be Adam and Lilith. So it was supposed to be a perfect world. Adam got his feelings, and boom, here we are today, screwed. But it's okay. We'll get a world back little by little. Babe, what makes you think she's a narcissist? 1,000. She's not new. I know her, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Is that the friend that knows your ex, whatever, etc.? Like she started dating? I'm asking, Mom Wisco. Watching the red flags, yes. Yes, I'm 1,000. He's got a good few traits of ones. You notice a few good traits versus bad. Good, they push their self away, Papi. Yeah, yes, I, Mommy. Nah, he's got bad traits. So with that, once again, Michelle, yeah, with those traits, which is good that you're observing. Right here, I'm seeing on TikTok, everyone's telling a story. For the most part, you get about narcissism in the day. Real shit, real talk. You sat on TikTok all day typing narcissist, watch everyone's videos. You can pretty much, everyone does a narc talk, which is cool. Me personally, I do more SMs. Traditional last attempts at narcissist traits not knowing. We can do the exact same thing in narcissist game. We can do a gaslight, love bomb, the jade algorithm entanglement, verbally abusive, physically abusive, all narcissist traits. It takes going through healing process, awakening process. A lot of people in this world are going through awakening process. So they speak good, positive, shit, but they haven't became woke. That's like the last level basically. So I sound crazy, but in the matrix I figured out. I'm Neo. Oh, What up, Janet? How you doing? How's it going? How you doing? How's life? How's health? If you're still here, I'm sorry. If you're not, I don't know. Because once again, I see 2 people, but TikTok service sucks. So if you're here, just say hi and I apologize. I'll be talking. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. That I miss you. Oh yeah, like I miss. No, yo. Hey, my girl's here too, Amber. You know, so we miss you. Keep doing good. Keep up. You know, don't fold and don't go back to your ex. Keep staying strong. You doing? Oh, and if you're still here, you got your apartment, get a job. I'm asking. Hell yeah, how we doing? Girl, you don't go live no more. Oh, I know, we gotta catch up. I'm holding on. Stay strong, Janet, don't give up. We're here for you. I haven't not even been working too much. Oh yeah, busy bee babe. Oh yeah, getting that money. 1,000. He cheated on me a lot and makes me think it's my fault. Oh, well, I'm gonna try and Michelle, you know, if you're still with him and now as we speak, we all do it. We all did it. You know, we're actually for so long that she said it and we still stay like dummies, right? So, you know, real shit will talk, it's over. Like, you know, you might not want to hear it, but I imagine you heard it from friends and family, but it's over. With you wise, you know, the logic. Logically speaking wise, was a cheater, I was a cheater, once a player, I was a player, you know, and so on and so on. The negative stuff, right? So, but with you wise, he's gonna keep cheating. He's not having an excuse, all that good bullshit. With a new person, if he is a narc empathist, I can, you know more than I do, he has to change his way and not cheat. Keep him best as to the massive smiles for the time being. But with you, he'll keep doing it. I promise you that. And if you keep staying, if you keep allowing, you know, he cheats on you, you kick him out, etc. And you know he comes back and you keep allowing your life. It's called trauma bonding. A lot of people become trauma bonded and they get in a safe house, and that's the reason why they test you. They break up with you, for example. Let's say he broke up with you, gets a new girlfriend, and then he still comes bothers you and shit, etc. Gets you up. He's testing you out. Why? To see if you, give your attention to him and see if you allow him back in his life, in your life. I'm sorry. And if you allow him to come do body hopping between both y'all, then you're the safe house, aka trauma bonded, and that we all do it. And it sucks, but once again, the positives you learn about it are here. And if there, once you understand all this, the terminology, etc., the situation, all that good stuff, fall back in your previous relationship and study those relationships and see why they failed, for the most part. That's good. If you're over, you need to talk over event. I'm here. Oh yeah, for sure, Janet. I'm going out here for your 1,000 with the squad. Ya sabes. That's the narcissist job. To blame you is never your fault. Oh, baby, for sure, 1,000. The narcissist, that's her job. You gotta give her props. I tell you, my first baby mom, I'm narc for 12 years. 1,000, I give her props. I even told her in her face verbally. My ex now, I believe she was a narcissist because all her traits, etc. But once again, I have my traits also. But that's it. She's a herd empath like I was. So that's why, she's a herd empath. Her dude's traditional empath. I'm a 2020 empath. I'm the referee. My girl's a 2020, and so on and so on. So these are my categories you created because when you go through your awakening and become woke, now you're a lover healer. So remember, traditional last tense, what are they? 2 definitions, not the traditions. There's your lovers, healers, and overthinkers. What are you about? Love, time, death. And of all the 5 W's, who, what, where, why, whom, which is the favorite question y'all got? The cherry on top, why? Everything is why. You see, when you go through awakening and you become woke, real shit will talk. You're just a lover, healer, and that's it. You're not overthinking no more. You don't worry about time, love, time, death, and then the 5 W's don't exist no more. Now, the overthinking stopped, right? So now when you go to sleep, like me, it's not crazy, but when I go to sleep, I die. I don't read anymore. I have like dreams on my power nap, yes, but like in dreams in general, no more dreams because now I'm at peace with myself. I find I love myself 1,000. A lot of our people in this world, we don't know how to love ourselves, and that's why we show love to everybody and the mother, but ourselves. We put everybody before everybody else before us, and then we put ourselves last, and we screw ourselves every single time. And we don't do what? Trust the intuition. And you know why? Oh, that's another thing I gotta say on my TikToks and put my little wording. So here's the kicker of the way a traditional law stamps think is like this. That's why your heart, feelings, your mind, common sense find each other. That's why you never ever. I won't say never. I don't know the word never. You don't ever use. You don't ever listen to your intuition. You always go by heart and feelings. Nah, they won't do me dirty. I'll give them another chance. And when they fuck you, gosh damn, I never listen to myself. I should listen to myself. We said every single time, right? But that's why. That's a traditional stamp because we're raised to believe that, If they act nice, they treat us good, they're good people. That's a negative. Narcissus 1000, best Oscar-nominated actors in the world. They can act nice, won't be nice, can't be nice, highly impossible. So that's why we get done dirty every single time. And when they sense that, they'll mop it up for every penny they can, for every favor they can. But with that said, traditional last seven narcissist traits get the exact same shit. That's why you have to observe the people every which way. And that's why when we say life's hard, I promise you life's pathetically easy. We made it hard not knowing because why? We allowed narcs and energy vampires. Energy vampires and tick, like I was saying before I made my categories of traditional last stems, they'll say energy vampires and narcissists because yes, they suck everything from you, they leech you and discard you. Yes, that is a job, but my definition of an energy vampire is traditional last step with narcissist traits. Because they do the same shit a narcissist can. So and I tell people, observe your people. For example, you go through a breakup, right? Or you're with your partner, they cheat on you. Everyone gives you shit. Well, you're there like a dumbass still. It's like giving like it's cool. You gotta speak a little nice and proper, but don't come. Don't be mean about the situation. Like, nah. I tell you, yo, you still there? It sucks. Shirt that bed in your shoes. I'm not gonna give you shit about it, but you should get out of there. And but I can't change you. I can't change your mindset. I'm just forewarning you. I've been in your shoes. If you wanna fall on it, yo, keep falling. It was definitely. But remember, every time you fall on your face, remember me before you hit the pavement again. Remember me. I told you. I imagine like everybody else told you, but it's only upon you that you want to get up and leave, and that's on you. I can't change your ways, but that's to tell people nobody in the world can fix nobody in the world. No drugs, no alcohol, no pills, no therapist, counselor, psychiatrist. None of they can't fix you. I can't. I want to say highly impossible. They can't. And the story. All I can do for you guys, hold your hand and guide you, tell you how I did, and that's it. Because your head's your best friend, your worst enemy. Once again, overthinking is triggered by what? Your head and the mansion. All the doors of pain are wide open. So if you haven't let go of your ex/X is 1,000, forgive, not forget. But once again, I'm not beating with the Bible. You don't have to forgive them. A lot of people are bitter, but I stab them in the heart. You don't have to forgive them. Your choice, most definitely. But with that said, I'm going to stab you in the heart a little bit. You live with that bitterness, hatred towards them. I don't. In your head, they live rent-free. They're in that room, watching the flick with the partner, loving life until you're ready to kick their asses out. 1,000, close that door of pain, then you move on with your life with that door. Let go of the exes, whoever hurt you, etc., and so on and so on. That's right. Janet, for sure. Hey, Yak, you doing good, miss? Any kind act a narcissist shows an act, period. Oh, yes. 1,000, Mama True. Yes, I was. That's all they do. And that's what they're ending givers. They do it for a reason. Like, I'm going to give you this car. I'm going to give these kicks, these shoes, this money. But then later on, they're going to use it against you. Like, remember when I gave you those Jordans 10 years ago? You told me a favor. I'm like, what? Nah. Yeah, he said if he will only do things that benefit him. That's their job. Of course, because the bonuses on things. Yes, I'm with you. You can have not said that any better. Hey, Trench Kid, what's going on? Upbeat. Hey, yo, is this just the... Oh, I was about to say, yo, is that what to say? This Sheila? Where you been, brother? It's been long. Matt. Hey, time out, kids. Sheila, don't leave. I gotta let Peter outside. Be right back. Okay, let's go. Sorry, kids. I had to put my Peter outside. What's up, mommy? But anyway, what else, Sheila? How you doing, brother? How you been? Tell me you're married. Tell me you're married. It's been a minute, man. Oh, I missed some comments. I got my phone taken away. I thought Now you always grounded, man. Tell me you're misbehaving without telling me you're misbehaving. Sheila will go first. I've been doing all right. Gee. Oh no, hey brother, good, very blessed, man. We got my 50 kiddos with you guys, 53. Actually 54 with my girl, so it's 54 kiddos. Co-parenting best dads on my side. X, she has her days. Got my girl, best woman in the world. Then you guys, Team Squares all day, the Emps, we doing good. Because I haven't gotten my driver license. Oh, snap. Bumper car season, here we come, huh? But yeah. Get it already. Yeah, sabe. Hell yeah. But yeah, yo, shit, how you been, dog? How's the family? How's life? What's going on with you? How many wives you got? I'm good at it. At driving, then get your license, hit the written test, and then the driving test, and then the bumper car season begins. There you go. Heck yeah. Hey, Princess. Oh, Catherine, how you doing, miss? How's it going? How's your night? But yeah, so I tell you, but remember, I tell you, give circles their props. Narcissists the props. They're good. They could help what to do most definitely. But as I say, that's why next weekend, next Friday, get my ink therapy. Bump it up 1,000. Once again, that I know on the platform, social media, all platforms, I'm the only one that's calling out. For sure, narcs 1,000, but emps also. And some people emps get offended. They're like, why? Because we have narcissist traits not knowing. So I'm calling you guys out. I'm a 2020 amp, woke, traditional lost amps. I have narcissists not knowing. They can do the same shit a narcissist can, because that's a narcissist in them. Once you become woke, you understand where I'm coming from. You're on my level. And it's not a competition at all. It's not a competition at all. But you understand where I'm coming from. To be honest, bro, I've been talking to multiple girls because I ain't trying to get heartbroken anymore. Well, that's cool. As long as you're talking up past your boundaries, you can keep it humble most definitely. But, I tell you, man, just, you're mad young. Enjoy life. Go to school, go to college, travel the world and shit. Because my person, I tell my own kiddos, I'm like, yo, my belief, y'all should, if you guys don't know anything about amps and narcs to the fullest, there's relationships, all the shit we're talking about to the fullest, then you shouldn't be in relationships. Real shit will talk until you're like 21. But that's my personal opinion at all. Hey, Chris, how you doing, miss? How's it going? How's your night? How's it going? And see, that's just my personal opinion because, like, especially your generation is really bad because a lot of your guys' generation, like my daughter's generation, you guys socialize on the phone. You guys don't verbalize because you get more comfortable talking to somebody on his phone because, yo, I can text you, DM you, and that's it, right? But I have time to respond to you. That's called socializing. Verbalizing, now I have to be authentic. That's the idea. A narcissist 1,000, they're just the best Oscar nominated in the world. They'll tell you, they'll gaslight you, love bomb you, all that good shit, Really, thank you. How are you? Oh, that's good to hear, man. Oh, very blessed. Thank you. Very blessed. All good day every day. Love doing my TikTok live when I jump on, do my TikTok in general, try to help all the teen squares, M's 1,000, so they can realize what they are, why they're going through, why their overthinking is going on, and why they can't sleep at night because of the overthinking. But doing good. Thank you, miss. Thank you. I'm just trying to vibe with the squad, vibe with the amps. But but yeah, that's why relationships are tough because nowadays you're going through shit. What happens? You guys fall, not you, just people in general fall to the phone. And because right there, whereas you can you reach out to somebody else, and boom, now you have the Jada August entanglement. A and B in a relationship, gay straight, it's A and B, and that's it. Will Smith, Jada Smith, that have Will and Jada, because Jada and August did the entanglement, the B, or through C through Z party. So that's why I tell people be very cautious with the phone. If you were about this phone relationship, I'm telling you right now, your relationship's over. Intuition says they're doing this shit on the phone. And listen to your intuition, it's over. If you have to worry about a phone in a relationship, gonzo. So where are you located? Oh, I'm located in Yakima, Washington, Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley, 3 hours east from Seattle. And yourself, miss? I'm asking. But yeah, that's why I'm saying that's why I have my ink to call everybody out. I call emps and narcs 1,000. If you're about this phone, that's your problem, not problem. I don't ever. I mean, honestly, real shit, real talk. In my relationship, I didn't ever worry about the phone. The red flags we missed, I didn't worry about the phone at all. Like she check my phone here and there. I give her shit. See that porn, and she look at me about that computer porn because I'm a computer technician. So I did a lot of portfolio, etc. And she's going through my shit. Just it's my computer portfolio, etc. And with that said, that's why we miss her. And we go through the breakup, but they're about to cheat. We miss the red flags because we're not paying attention. But yeah, once you start healing the process, and once again, traditional last steps. But you guys, lovers, healers, and overthinkers. You take the overthinking part, and you're like, how? Okay, they cheated, but how? Like, what did I miss that I didn't see? My situation, my last one, whatchamacallit, last year was, like when I would go do service calls, right? Computer service calls, etc. I would tell you, okay, she asked me how long you be. Half an hour. That's my time frame. No, I am from Canada. Says, oh, Canada, awesome. That's nice, nice. Okay, welcome Canada, right above me, on my side. But with that said, no, she would give, before she would bother, because she'd be like, it's an hour, and then it take longer. She'd text me, I'm out. It take longer. Nah, computer's being slow, stupid. So she'd leave, right? And that would bother her, trigger her. And then when she was telling, I already knew how it happened, etc., because I figured out. So for sure, narcissists won't ever give you closure. To this your last step, when narcissist traits won't give you closure. That's why you have to do closure your own way, which I did. I figured it out. So that's why when when she did her stuff, that's when like I'd be, hey, hey, I'm sorry it took so long. No, she'd be like, oh, I'm good, or I text her, hey, it's me another half hour, 40 minutes, I'm good. At the time, I was like, cool, she's being nice. That's it. Finally, she's calmed down. Nah, she was always talking to him all that time. Didn't know, but it's cool. Hey, more power to them. But that's why I'm just telling a story, and that's it. I figured it out on my side. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? How's it going? How's your night? But that's why we're going through a breakup. Wise, we all miss a lot of the red flags, but the reason being because we're blinded by it. We for the most part, what my belief is you don't even worry about it. Because remember, before anyone's gonna cheat, remember anything that's positive, negative in this world for the most part, it's premeditated. So when they do this shit, the phone social media parties, yeah, the entanglement, they already built up. It's already happening. So in their head, they're single shopping on the phone, social media, their party to bust up the jet entanglement and get up and cheat, do the thing, etc., and so on and so on. In our heads, we're a couple still, gay straight, we're still a couple, struggling, toxic, yes, but we're not folding, right? Even though we should, but that's why I tell people, you don't want to hear it, but you got to hear it. It's a blessing in disguise. You just don't see it right now. Right now, this is happening recently right now. It sucks to her to cheated, whatever they happened left. I need my space. All them corny ass. No. When they say I need my space, I'm thinking about it. All that corny shit, it's over. It's been over. They've been talking. You just didn't know. None of us knew. There you go. That's why I tell people in this world don't break it because they're fucking bored. There's always reason behind it. And there's excuses like people going from high school to college. Oh, I'm going to college, you're going farther, etc. Like you can still do long distance relationships. I promise you that. My girl and I, for sure, it's obviously better to be next to each other. You're more blessed. You see each other every day, but patience is a virtue, right? And if you bless 1,000 fully healed, you don't worry about your partner, vice my side or her side, etc. Doing their part, doing anything correctly, because you love each other 1,000. Now, yeah, I tell people, it's the truest love, the best love. From there, wise what? I tell you, real shit, real talk. You'll know when it's them. It's when you fully feel 1,000, and you feel back, etc. And within yourself. From their wise, you'll know it's them because you're dating yourself. You be yourself 1,000, nowhere in the world. That scenario is for the narcissist or a person with narcissist traits. Oh yeah, for sure, you 1,000, babe. For sure. Try to put a catch a plane. But yeah, yes, I was. So that's why all the answers for my belief is our life wise instead of life relationship why we suffer is in our heads. You just need someone to guide you. Like my 10 emps. I let go my ex in 88 days because of her. 100%. 14, 17 days later, 1,000. That's why I say 1,000. But with that said, all the answers to our whys are in our head. We just don't know it because we don't see it. That's why we need guidance for some people from the outside looking in, other emps. And that's the idea too, So, hey babe, you want to jump a live or jump off and do our own live? Cause I know what time it is. Like, ooh, I'll be talking apparently. I don't even play. And once again, thanks for everybody that's on here. It's been a minute. Like on my side, there's only one person, but service could be wrong. I don't know. Sure. Anybody else on here? I'm asking. If anybody else out here, you say hi, say what's up. I don't know if Sheila's still here. Anybody else? I'm getting a little tired. Actually, I've been a long day. My boys here, so I love my boys. I would encourage if you can do co-parenting best as, keep it humble best as, please. Do your part and that's it. If you have exes that are bitter, don't worry about it. I understand it's easier said done, but just do your part and that's it. And remember, the kids in a toxic relationship are the true victims. So that's what you have to do co-parenting best as for them, to have better lives. And you can't speak on your ex's behalf or your ex's partner's behalf. You just want to speak on your behalf and that's it. But I like 3 minutes, Malaki. No one's gonna jump on. Baby, you're gonna jump on. If no one's here, I'm gonna have to jump off because I'm tired. I have to call you. It's been a long day. But I love. It's good to see my kids, man. Just it's good, man. Just they just made a mess, and of course I asked them to help me clean up, but they, Dylan as usual does his part. I did a little bit, and Dario, but it's all good. They'll get it eventually. Just give me so I have to clean up the mess before I go to sleep. Because but it's the positive is co-parenting best ass. I have a happy home because no disrespect to my ex now, but we're not by each other's side, so I gotta come here to deal with her, and vice versa. She had to come home deal with me. So we're very blessed. The type of I promise in the beginning breakup you don't see it, but everything happens for a reason for sure. Traditional sayings, but the blessing in disguise. I promise you that you just don't see it right now. And once again, don't ever feel like you're alone at all. Don't ever feel like you're alone. You always DM me, etc. We can video chat, text, etc. Number exchange, phone call. I talk to many people in this nationwide, on IG, Facebook, to the world, etc. The messenger wise, and just help and guide them, and so getting all the ideas, so I can help them out. Oh shoot, I'm hella tired. So they can be on the same page, so they can understand why their overthinking is triggered, the PTSD, mental illness, all that great jazz. So I make it as simple as possible so you understand, so you don't have to use these big words, etc. Make yourself lost more than you already are. But yeah, I'm about to get off, kids. So everybody have a good night. Teens prayers all day, every day. Keep it humble. Remember, keep it yourself. That's it. Don't ever think you're alone at all. Right here on TikTok, you meet some badass people, man, that going through what you're going through, and they're here to support you, uplift you which way, and don't stop being you. So have a good night, guys. Take care. Stay fresh. Ciao, ciao.